cannot believe the scale actually went down. Just so you got... I look so skinny. Don't make... Dad, you can't sue me, I'm your daughter. I'm honestly about to quit losing weight because I'm tired of not being able to eat stuff like this. Hey guys, welcome to week 2 of my journey to getting a flat stomach in 4 weeks. I'm so nervous I'm gonna fall off track this week. Like, I'm genuinely scared. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, I don't want it. It makes sense of what I've been through. I know your promises always come. So, like I said, I am traveling because as you can see, I am not in my apartment. I am currently at home, so my hometown, visiting my family for Father's Day weekend. Like, I just flew in today. And so this week, my plan is to just show you guys every single thing that I eat while not in my typical environment, because I feel like that's number one, gonna help keep me accountable. But number two, because I want to show you guys how I plan to stay mostly on track while being in environments and subjected to certain foods that I'm typically not around, so the temptations are a little bit heavier. But round of applause, because this is actually an extra small top, so we're making some progress. So I did go to the store after I flew in, so let me just show you some of the things that I got to help me make some healthier meals. Ooh, it's too bright. All right, let me show you guys some of the stuff that I got. I told you I'm vlogging. It's part of my series. All right, so you're gonna watch me every day?
I've been watching you every day.
What was my last video?
It was about, you were throwing some stuff.
Huh?
You were throwing some stuff on vacation.
Oh, okay. So I got some hummus. Y'all know I don't play about my Greek yogurt. Got some fruit.
Is mango in there?
There is mango. We got some from the store today. You can't say that in the vlog.
What?
Cause what?
How big they is?
They're like little wedges.
Like what?
Like little wedges. Didn't you just eat? Oh, my bad. It's Father's Day. Never mind. All right, I'll get it. We also had some Chinese food. Yes, we got it. Do you want some?
Yeah, we got straight good to the bottom of the stuff.
All right. I got Hainan chicken. It's like spicy chicken with a bunch of veggies with like a thing of white rice. Oh, I think. And then like I had one of those Carb Smart ice cream bars. Talking to the vlog. There you go, buddy.
And look, you need a written release for me, or else you got paid.
You said I need a release from you?
Yeah, I think you got paid.
You were in my vlog last summer. We went to LA. You do that. Talk to your lawyer. Huh? Don't make... Dad, you can't sue me, I'm your daughter. Anyways, you guys, so also got a couple of kombuchas. And then last time I was home, I got these light frappuccino drinks. They're only 100 calories. Yes, I am vlogging. So I got a couple more. Again, I got caramel, double chocolate gelato, and vanilla. I asked you if you wanted ice. You didn't say anything, so I just assumed you wanted ice. I don't know what that means. So I just assumed that you wanted it. Yo, they really have canned water. Anyways, I also just got some of my staples. So I got Catalina Crunch. I've never tried the dark chocolate kind before. I have tried the honey graham and the cinnamon toast. So that one would be good because I can make like a fluffy yogurt bowl. Because I have some cheesecake jello from last time I was home that I'm going to mix in to my yogurt. And I love these because my something sweet. These are only 70 calories for this whole bag, and I usually eat like a half bag at a time. I am vlogging. And then I got some Lily's milk chocolate. So yeah, so even though, you know, I'm not on my regular routine, I have a few staples that I know like I can, cause I'm at home.
What, you vlogging again?
Yes, I am vlogging.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
But I know, you know, after being on a weight loss journey for months.
Being on what?
On a weight loss journey for months. I kind of have a few
I'm
safe.
trying to vlog at home. I've been
I ain't talking about weight gain, Jerry.
I'm not gaining this weight back. I'm not gaining this weight back. But yeah, so even though I'm not at home and I don't have like my regular meals, meal prep and stuff like that, there are always a couple things that I know I can grab from the store that are high protein, low calorie, that I can make quick meals out of. So you wanna say something? Did you got so much to say? You?
You're not gonna pay me, I'm not saying it. I'm trying to talk to my lawyer about my rights.
It's too dark anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do a mini what I eat in a day, just so you got. They do care. That way I can kind of show you guys how I structure my meals while
You guys, because I'm white.
while traveling. So
You guys.
I just have some waffles and eggs.
I'm trying to talk like the white people's on dance line.
These are the Premier Protein waffles, so they're only 210 calories, and this is.
You can't eat like this because you're too fat.
And this is sugar-free syrup.
You know you like maple syrup, so you won't be able to eat this kind of food.
And yeah, this whole thing is, I think, like 430 calories, and then I'm gonna have my kombucha.
Y'all sure you ain't got enough food?
Okay, and even though I am not at home, so I won't be able to actually go to my gym and work out, I still am gonna make sure I get my steps because we do have a treadmill at my house. Funny story, my dad actually bought this like years ago when we were all like really big, like we were like the Clumps family, okay? And so he bought this so we could start exercising more, and I guess it works because we're all like pretty snatched. I'm the last one left, honestly, let's be for real. Better late now than never. So actually right now I'm gonna be working on finalizing last week's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that because every single time we post new content or like a new type of video, new series, you always are just kind of like curious how it's gonna perform, how your audience is gonna react to it. And so last month when I was home, I actually bought this tray for the treadmill. It's a little bit too small, so I don't trust me putting my water on it. Kind of ironic, right? Like I put my laptop, but not my water. Pretty sure we know which one's more valuable. All right, next meal. We got some peas. I'm gonna add some slap your mama. And then this combo right here. If you know, you know. What's wrong with peas?
That's it. It's just peas and bread. You know.
Oh, there's no rice. So I'm gonna eat bread because I don't have any rice. I don't feel like taking a minute to make it. All right, so then I'm gonna have a slice of this Sara Lee bread, which is 45 calories. Yeah, I want something sweet after this. I don't know what. I only drank half of my kombucha, so I'll probably drink the other half of that. What do I have? I'm gonna have these. I ate some last night, like 2. So I'm gonna have the rest of this. I put them in the fridge. They're a little hard.
For this week's challenge, you must make a dress designed for...
You gotta read them out loud.
Okay, for this week's challenge, you must design a dress designed for a huge muscular baby, lassoing old people, for your front butt, locking dad in the basement, and a bad clown who sucks. What kind of choice is this here?
So you gotta pick which one.
I'm gonna say huge muscular baby.
That was mine! No, you said it. I put a spell on you and now you're a rotisserie chicken in a tuxedo. Stealing people's kneecaps. Most of a horse. Who put nipples that shoot lasers? I'm gonna do nipples that shoot lasers. Dang, you know how family friendly.
It's supposed to be funny.
It is. Okay, last meal of the day. I'm eating some leftover veggie lo mein and I just added some chicken. That's pretty much it. And this is from the Chinese food that I had yesterday. Then I'm gonna have like a row of this Lily's chocolate. With this and this, I've had about 1,300 calories today, which is actually pretty good. Tomorrow we are going out to eat and we're going to the movies, so I might be eating more, but it kind of worked out perfectly having like a lower calorie day today. That way I have a little bit more freedom tomorrow. So far so good, we're staying on track. Hey guys, I'm actually getting ready for church right now. Thankfully, it's casual Sunday, which basically means I can dress like I dressed at my church back in Atlanta. So I feel like today's gonna be the hardest day of my entire trip here because we are going out to eat today. I think we're going to Texas Roadhouse and y'all know them rolls, right? And then also we're going to the movies, and one of my favorite snacks is popcorn. So if I basically plan to eat one day of maintenance, that's better than trying to eat less and end up drastically overeating over my maintenance, you know? I want to keep my hair in the ponytail. I'm just gonna switch out the scrunchie, which is what I sleep in, with an actual ponytail holder. I'm gonna try to do it a little bit higher. I really have been enjoying mini twists, but I'm getting braids next month for my trip, so I might stay in braids for like 2 months and then go back to mini twists. And y'all, look at this mascara. Of course, I'm gonna clean it up after it dries, but like, look at that. You see my lashes? This is the one from Rare Beauty. So let's get dressed. Okay guys, I'm getting ready for church, and I just need to take a little bit to like pat myself on the back because the progress is insane. Here's a clip of me in these jeans. I want to say like maybe 3 months ago. This is when these jeans first started actually fitting. These are a size 5. And now look. I need a size 3, and these are Fashion Nova like skinny jeans, like the ones that are like leggings, like skinny. But I'm just gonna tuck the front of my shirt into my pants, and then these are my 2 cents that I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm just gonna have one of this here, and then I ordered steak and eggs, and I'll show you that later. Yeah, we didn't end up going to Texas Roadhouse because it was way too much of a breeze.
Too much food. I'm going to the movies. I almost dropped the phone in the popcorn.
Alright guys, so this week's scripture that I am memorizing for self-control regarding gluttony and just having more discipline is Proverbs 25 and 28. Again, I read in NLT. I love it. It says, a person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. So if anybody knows anything about a city, you know that the walls back then were basically like their defense system. So if you don't have self-control, you have no defense against the enemy or defense against your flesh. Anytime that you want something, you're gonna get it because you have no defense system. Anytime that you crave something that you know isn't good for you, or you don't feel like doing something that is good for you, you'll automatically give into whatever that is because you have no defense system. And so that's why it's so important to gain self-control and discipline. And I watched this sermon, I'm gonna put it right here, that is by Pastor Jerry Flowers. I watch him all the time. I love his sermons, and he talked about in this series, which I would recommend watching the whole series, about how discipline is just visiting discomfort daily. So it's about every single day choosing to make yourself uncomfortable so that way you can grow stronger in resisting whatever you are struggling with. And so I like this scripture because especially this weekend, it has helped me to not do what I always do when I go home, which is just to overeat. There have been several times where I said, hey, I want to eat this, but I'm not. But yeah, I think that's a really good scripture because it kind of helps to change your perspective of what self-control is. It's just a way for you to have a defense system to fight against the enemy. But comment down below if you memorized the scripture from last week and if you're gonna do this one with me this week. Good morning, you guys. 7 a.m. About to get dressed, head to the gym, and we're gonna weigh in. Honestly, I feel like the scale's gonna go down. Been less stressed, got more sleep this week, and I mean, it's 2 weeks of consistency, so if the scale doesn't move, we have a problem, Houston. But I'm not expecting like 4 pounds of a drop, but I am expecting at least 1 to 2 pounds. But honestly, I'm at the point where it's just like, I'm just gonna try my best to lose as much as I can safely, you know, while still eating a full amount of food every single day and working out healthily. That's a word. And then, you know, I already look good. It's just for me, my lower belly. It's just like, that's what really bothers me. But I know it's not gonna be a big deal with the types of outfits I'm wearing in Hawaii. It's just like a personal goal for me. I don't know if I told you I'm going to Hawaii for my birthday trip, but if y'all didn't know, now you know. And then after I come back from my vacation, we're just gonna like lock in for like another 2 months and we'll be good to go. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna film it. I think I might just take a picture of the scale. So I'm just gonna put right here whatever I weigh, which I don't know at this point. And then we'll talk about it later today. I cannot believe the scale actually went down. I have been less stressed this week and I have gotten way more sleep. I actually took like a week break from social media just to like chill. I don't think I've taken that long of a break from social media in at least 8 months. So it was very refreshing just to not have to film or edit anything for the last 7 days. Gotta do that more often. I think in 2 weeks, that's a pretty decent amount of weight to lose. If we just double that, then I could definitely be in the low 130s, maybe hit the 120s by my vacay. But honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna do the best that I can and then relax on my vacation, and then when I come back, new series, we're gonna go hard to achieve, you know, my dream core. Anyways, I'm just wrapping my hair up for the night. I am so sick of these mini twists. I've had them in, I think, for almost 6 weeks. They need to go. I've had this scarf for ages. It's in my Amazon storefront. And then my bonnet, which is also reversible. It's adjustable and is also on my Amazon storefront. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I'm gonna put on the screen again. This is the scripture I memorized this week. I really like this one. I thought it was super encouraging and really helped me. I'm very proud of myself for staying on track while at home, because usually that's when I have like the least amount of self-control. So that's it for my week 2 of Flat Stomach in 4 weeks. If you like this series, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Also, make sure to comment if you're doing this journey with me. How much weight have you lost? What has your progress been so far? I want to see what you guys are up to. And also make sure to stay tuned for week 3 of my flat stomach journey. I personally have noticed that weeks 3 to 3.5 is when you really start to see a difference if you've been consistent the whole time. So we should see like a bigger change. Maybe not. We're just going to do our best at this point and then enjoy our trip. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your